Hello, I thought I'd discuss about some of my locos at my little fleet. So here is a couple of my locos. At the moment I'm only going to bring out a couple in this little video. I've taken a load more. Well, here's one of my locos. Stop it tight. It's a 30, well, I've got to be thinking now. Where's the box? Where's the box? Where's the box? Oh no. Oh, I know what it is. It's a 3000 class rod. Well, what can I say about this loco? It's a Bachmann one. It's a 280 heavy goods loco. The reason I bought this one, it was cheap at the time, £69. I thought it was a bargain at the time because I was looking at for a class 2800, and every time I tried to find a class 2800 it was all tender driven ones or second hand ones what I didn't like the look of. I mean, don't get me wrong, Hattons, you do a nice second hand range. I have bought off your second hand range, but for this from Hattons, brand new for £69, can't go wrong. Right now, I can't think of anything else to say about it, but brilliant loco, mate. One I don't think I could give up. Yes, I know you're thinking mainline and air fixed trucks, brilliant things to have. Right, my next loco, in my fleet, I'm going to bring out is a 5600 class. Taffy tank. This one was one of my last locomotives I bought from Model Zone. Well, it was the last one I said I'd buy when I gave up the hobby. I mean, when I went back into it, it was the first locomotive I found, sitting in the bottom corner of a wet, damp shed, thinking, will this ever run properly? I've had it oiled. Well, here's the box. Sorry. Well, the box is covered in some sort of white dots. I'm guessing it's crap. I paid £47 for this. I've been told you can pick these up for £59. They've gone up a little bit, but you can't go wrong. For a cheap locomotive, it's one of my best. So there you go. A Taffy tank. Still the same cargo mixture. Oh, I've got a little story about the Epic about this. I paid £5 for 3 Airfix brake vans when I first started the hobby, and when I came back to the hobby I can only find 2. I've still lost a brake van somewhere. I'm hoping to find it one day, but fingers crossed. Well, who knows. My next locomotive I'm going to show, if I can get it to move. Yep, I'm still having trouble. Come on, come on, come on. You don't want to move. You work on the inside line quicker. Oh, yep. You can tell this thing's going up at some speed. Whoa! Stop. My trusty Class 25 from 1981. Oh, sorry about my creaky chair. Yes, my trusty Class 25 from 1981. Well, it came with no numbers. It came with no proper working engine, and it defied the logic of how this thing carried on going on the inside track, on the outside track. So a nickname, I called it Defiant. I decided to put the name plates on, put new numbers on it, and it works brilliantly on the inside in the first radius track. Can never work that out. It's a brilliant locomotive. Well, I can't say nothing bad about this locomotive really. From 1981, it keeps on going. I mean, the box is tatty. I think there's dead bugs inside the box. But it just keeps on going. This locomotive just keeps on going. My good old Class 25. I'll never get rid of it. I never will replace it. I don't know, there's days when I feel like I need to replace it with another engine. That will probably be the next thing I will do. Buy another ring-filled motor. I mean, to be honest, I couldn't get rid of it. Well, there it goes again. Yes, I've got a tension loaded out on the coach, the trucks. Right, my next locomotive is, well, it's not this one, but it's the next one along. Oh, it's getting in trouble. Yeah, come on, come on. It's not the 08. Anyway, actually, let's stop with the 08 first. What's the right way to ever drive an 08? Is it backwards like that, or the other way around? Well, it's got me thinking, because I love to know what's the right way for to run an 08. I always run my 08s like this, because the driver can see things. When you look at Thomas Tank, you see diesel facing the other way around. I felt, yeah, well, it got me thinking after playing Train Simulator. Thinking, okay, I can't see the signals. This is just weird. I don't think we should be running 08s like this. But back to the other loco. This is one of my brother's locos. It does go. Cool. Well, what can I say? It's one of the locos that I'm considering getting rid of, but I said to him I won't get rid of because how much you love this loco. Well, my layout's designed for tank engines, and I was going to keep the tank engines. Well, let's let this plane go over. Yep, it's good living near North Weald. And other aerodromes around here. Yeah, back to this loco. Well, we paid £45 at the time. City of Nottingham. I mean, to be honest, when he came home with this, I thought you've got to be having a laugh. This is not the sort of locomotive you would buy. But no, he bought it. We had a couple of coaches. We didn't have a lot of coaches at the time when we first started out, and we still don't have a lot of coaches. But who knows? One day I'll get the motor replaced and repaired, but not today. I just noticed that the cylinder is dark plastic grey. Might be looking at trying to completely rebuild this locomotive. I might think about that. Right, let's send it on its way. Actually, let's just stop the video from here. I'll bring on the next loco now. Right, another locomotive, here we come. My next locomotive I'm going to show is another diesel. A Lima Class 50. Yep, at the time I was thinking, what was I thinking when I bought this? As my dad put it, your Uncle John used to say these locos were terrible. Actually, my late Uncle John did actually say that. They're not worth buying, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. Bit noisy, but it's a Lima. I like it. I couldn't find, there were so many cheap ones on eBay. I don't know why I went and said I bought this one directly for £40. I could have won a couple of bids, but no. I fancy these sector delivery colours. Since I've already got another sector delivery colour locomotive, I thought I'll get another one. And the next one will be a sector delivery locomotive I'm going to show next. So let's send this one on its way with the same goods train. Right, but my next loco I'm going to show in my collection, a Class 47 in one angular railway colours. Very rare loco. I've not seen any for sale on eBay. I picked this up from my local model shop, for £35. I went in there just to get some bits, to work on my coal yard. Didn't get the bits for my coal yard. Instead, I ended up buying this locomotive, thinking, wow, I've only got a 47, and I can put it under my Mark 1 coaches and do it as it. Well, the plan was to take away the angular colour scheme, rub it down, make it look like it wasn't a part of one angular, it was part of DRS, and it is part of DRS actually. It's been repainted in DRS colours, the real one. But this locomotive, they use these for Liverpool to Norwich to Great Yarmouth. As well, I think it wasn't electrified when I went on it, so I know it's not a lot of detail, but you ain't gonna find one of these on eBay. You probably might find a couple of them later on. But what was the funniest thing is, I went in to buy the locomotive. Monday, I went and bought the coaches. That's the first class coach. You can't get the coaches and all, that's another most annoying thing. At the time, my car was playing up, and I should have got that fixed. Well, it was losing water. I mean, from Essex to Kent, and then coming back from Kent to Essex, and knowing you've only got a little bit of water in the tank, and you're thinking, yep, this car is throwing water out. But for a minute, it carried on. So there you go, a very rare locomotive, and I don't think you're going to find one in the shops for a very long time. Right, my next locomotive I'm going to show is probably the last one for tonight, since it's getting hard to get locomotives out of the box. Another class 47. Yeah, alright, it's double heading. Right, this class 47, a week later after I bought the last one, I went to a toy fair in Brentwood, thinking, well, I'm out for a search for a tank engine. That was my plan. Instead, I walked home with a West Country and this class 47, and there's another toy fair on this Saturday. I'm hoping I don't walk home with another 47, because for £22 this locomotive is one of my favourites. Actually, this is my favourite diesel. If I had to choose between my kidneys or a 47, well, if I had to get rid of one thing, my kidney or my 47, it'd probably be the kidney. I could never get rid of this. If it had to be my car, I would get rid of the car and keep my layout. But no, I wouldn't. Well, that's it. Bit better. Nope, this thing came with no running numbers, no box. Two old boys were selling them, a load of locos. Bill, well, I'm hoping to be at the show this week, because I can now tell them they're 47. They told me it's a beautiful locomotive, and it was one of the best locomotives I ever bought. These two old boys from Suffolk. Yep. I would never thought. They even tested it on the show, and that, I mean, that was the best sales tip I ever seen. I work in retail, so I used car salesmen. They were like, no, they weren't like that, but I can't describe this 47. I ain't got no proper car, well, no proper trucks for it yet, but this Friday I probably will try and get some. Or I might try and get another, see if I can find another angular one coach. But that is it. That is it for tonight, or today, or this morning, or every time you're watching it. Yep. Oh, it's coming around again. I'm gonna stop it. Well, oh, they do like double heading really well, don't they? No, that is it from the locomotives I'm going to show tonight. So, well, Brentwood Toy Fair's on Saturday. I'm probably going to go there. My brother has decided to come with me, and he's going to be my conscience. And I told him my mission is to get trucks, maybe another tank engine. If I walk out with another 47 from this with no running codes, I probably will buy another one. So I'll try and do a video during the week and tell you what I've bought. So thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.